New tonight, a man who shot 2 San Antonio police officers will spend decades in prison.
A jury sentenced Jesus Prado after he pled guilty to the shootings earlier this month. KENS 5 reporter Megan Reina was in the courtroom as the sentence was read.
Jesus Prado showed little to no emotion when the judge read out loud the sentence, 60 years for aggravated assault on a peace officer. It's a sentence that the state was asking for and that took less than 2 hours for the jury to come up with.
Of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice for a term of 60 years.
42-year-old Jesus Prado kept his composure as he learned his fate Wednesday night. The 2 officers he's convicted of shooting were not in the courtroom at the time, but San Antonio Police Officers Association Vice President Johnny Perez was, and says this was the verdict they'd been hoping for, 60 years for shooting police officers.
There's been contention with us with this office, obviously, but the prosecutors did a good job for them, and they had nothing bad to say about them.
Investigators say on October 19, 2023, Prado got into a fight with his wife who wanted to leave him. They say he started to douse the home in gasoline, threatening to set it on fire with his wife and kids inside. When officers Nicholas Algeri and Santiago Vizcarra responded to the home of Alta Puerta, they were met with gunfire. Last week, Officer Algeri, who recently returned to active duty, testified about the impact the shootings had on both his wife and young kid.
She's always waiting for that call. She's always waiting for the time when some other officer comes to our door and says, "I'm sorry, your husband's dead."
Prado had pled guilty to both counts of aggravated assault on a peace officer earlier this month. His defense team was arguing he had no prior criminal history, and while he was sitting in jail awaiting trial, had no behavioral issues. But prosecutors say that doesn't make up for what he did on that October day.
Hopefully with this verdict, it'll show people that, hey, you're not going to get away with attacking police officers.
Prado does not face any fine and he'll get credit for time served. He also has the option to appeal. Reporting downtown, Megan Reina, KENS 5.